What's happening, founders? We are a little early today because Julie Wynn has children and they need to go get picked up and everything else that you do with as a good mom does. So what's happening today? Actually, I want to make a correction to our 360 today. Marty DeGarmo, my brother.
Let's say hello, everyone, first and welcome them first.
No, wait, no, I want to tell this first. Don't stop me.
Yes,
they know who we are. Hold on.
That's what we do. That's what we do.
Oh my God, Julie Wynn.
We welcome everyone first, and then we say the day so that it has a date.
Okay, go ahead. Take it over. It's all yours.
Oh, you take it. You said hey and say hello.
Go ahead. You're a dork. You're such a dork.
You're such a dork. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Speedy Live. Today is Wednesday. It's Hump Day, August 17, 2022.
And that's what I wanted to correct. Marty, if you listen to 360, said today was June 17th. If you go watch 360, you'll see the first thing he says, it's June 17th. And I'm like, it's not June, you big ding dong. All right, go ahead, Julie, finish. That was it. That's all I got.
I said hello, everyone. Now it's your turn.
Hello, everyone. Captain Chris Johnson here. Hey. What's happening on our Speedy Live? And it's got to be speedy because we're all needy. We all got to do something. We want to drop some good information. And you know what information we're going to give you today? Very, very good information, like we always do. You know what we're going to talk about? Hey, Chris, what are we going to talk about? I don't know, Chris, what are we going to talk about? Don't forget about Julie. Oh, hi, Julie. Julie, what are we going to talk about today?
Well, everyone, if you attended On Passive 360 this morning, you know that there was an announcement saying that Mr. Ash Mufareh is going to be having a CEO meeting with all his founders tomorrow at 3 p.m. New York and California time. So if you are following this channel on Facebook or on YouTube, we know that we talked about it. So on Facebook, I put a post out today and it has almost 1,000, I don't know how many people have seen it, but it has over 100 people shared it. And it has a lot of people. That means that tomorrow we are expecting to pack our Zoom tomorrow at 3 p.m. New York and California time. So now what we are here when Chris and I get together, we always want everybody to come to our meeting with a really positive attitude, right? For me, I know On Passive is a done deal. I know On Passive has so many people behind the scene working very hard, tirelessly behind the scene for all of us. So every time I come to a meeting, I'm excited and I set everything aside so that I could concentrate in what the information is shared in that meeting from our CEO, Ash Mufareh. Now, I don't know if you're paying attention, many of us, myself, I connecting the dots. I always say that I have selective hearing. That means I take the information, what I've heard from meetings, I connecting the dot, and that's how I was able to understand On Passive. And I know, Chris, you do the same thing. You're connecting the dots, you're putting together, and then you're adding your spiel in it. But for me, every time when On Passive has a meeting with our CEO, Ash Mufareh, and that's the meeting that I will not want to miss. And we know that there are so many people are still working, but don't forget to read the recap. And if there is a recording, please go and watch it. But now we're talking about tomorrow at 3 p.m. New York and Canada time, that you have to be there. If any chance that you can, be there, listening in, take note, stay open-minded, open-hearted, and connecting the dots. There you have it, Chris.
Hold on, my other phone is. Hey, hold on, get this. Get this. Tomorrow, 3:00. A great meeting. Ash Mafar called it today. We are going to be there at 3:00. I'm asking you to be there. I'm not asking you to take off a day of work. I'm not asking you to take a vacation. I'm asking if you can be there, be there. Okay. I understand that a lot of you still have other responsibilities like jobs, or maybe it's another part of the world and you're sleeping. Man, I totally get that. If you could be in this meeting, we want you to be there. But if you can't, you can't. I don't control if we record a webinar or if we don't record a webinar. We've all suggested to Ash, there are people that have legitimate excuses why they couldn't be to the webinar. But technically, I would be the same way he was, where I did all this work and I want to be excited and share it to as many people as I can. And we get a few thousand people show up, I guess that would hurt my feelings a little bit, but the truth is we want you to be there. What is he going to say tomorrow? We don't know. Honestly, we don't know. And if I did know, I still wouldn't tell you because it's the honor of him. That's his excitement, guys. He wants to get on there and tell you if he's coming out, he's got something good to say. All right. And when he tells you something, listen to what he's got to say. Everything he tells us has always been very, very important. Sometimes we just hear it a different way. And we have quite a few of us that translate the Ash Mafar. Well, it's a separate language. Ash Mafar, really, and I think he even agrees with me. He has his own language. And it's a language we've all learned to understand and then translate to English, to Vietnamese, to Japanese, to Czech, whatever. And he even knows. He'll say it. He said it many times. Well, the leaders will figure out what I said and they're going to tell you what I said, which always cracks me up because it's the truth. There's no lying to that. When Ash Mafar talks, sometimes people say, what did he say? What did he say? And then we got some people who completely understand. Now, if you've been around Ash as long as we have, you understand what he's telling you. You don't need a translation. But that part to me is also fun because sometimes Ash will say something. I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't get that. And then we'll get recaps. Peter Shore, Daryl Cook, Janet Butler, they write notes. They put them in the back office. I reread them. Okay, now I understand them a little better. Then I'll go back and watch Red Redford. He'll do a recap. Boom. Okay, I got that. Then I'll go back and watch the webinar again if it was recorded, and I completely hear it perfectly. So sometimes our brains aren't focused. So as Julie's favorite word is, and oh my God, does she love this word, is focus. Stay focused. So when Ash Mafar is talking tomorrow, listen to what he's saying. Because I promise you, everything that's coming out of his mouth means your success, your wealth, your freedom, your time. Okay? No matter, even if you're not listening or paying attention or hearing what he's really saying, those 5 things I just said, I think it was 5. When Ash Mafar is talking to you tomorrow, here's exactly what he's saying. I care about you. I want you to be successful. I love you, brothers and sisters. Thank you for helping me fulfill a dream that I had since I was a little kid. Thank you for getting this out there to people that thought they were at the end of their rope and were able to change their lives. That's truly what Ash Mafar is explaining to you. He just is doing it in a different way. What he's doing is telling you about what's happening, what's coming. But I don't hear that anymore. All I hear about is, hey, Chris, I love you, brother. I know who you are. I want to help you. I know you're going to go out and help people. I know who you are, Julie Wen. That's what he's telling you. He's saying each one of your names as he's explaining what he's into, the data center, the products. What he's telling you is that he cares and he wants it changed. And he's so sick and tired of wrongs being wrong and wrong and wrong again. He wants to make everything right. That's the truth. So when you're listening to Ash Mafar tomorrow, you pay real close attention. Let's see. Let's pick a name. We'll say Sherry, Lystra, and Roy. He's saying this. Hey, guys, I got these 50 products. Hey, Roy, I love you. I got something that's going to change your life. Hey, guys, I got this data center. Hey, Sherry, I love you. I'm really going to change your life. Hey, Lystra, I love you, period. And I got some great physical things that's going to help even out the other two things. And I did it all just for you guys, and we're going to change the world. That's what Ash Mafar is going to be saying. You're going to hear your name come out of his mouth yesterday or tomorrow. I guarantee it, if you think like that, because everything he's got to tell you tomorrow, it's got your name written all over it. Julie Nguyen, back to you.
Absolutely, I too agree with you, Chris. When our CEO coming out and share with us, you gotta really looking at what is he saying, right? So many times he comes and he gave us mindset, right? You know, certain mindset, certain part where he pointed out for us. It's really important. I mean, these are priceless lessons that we get to sit here as a founder of On Passive to share. This man has walked his talk. He has done it. He has seen every single one of us. One day he was coming on and he said, if you have experienced roughness in life, hardship in life, I've walked through it. If you are experienced corruptions in life, if you have experienced painful in life, I have walked it all. I have experienced all of it. And the more he experienced that, the stronger his commitment and determination to do that for all of us, for all the people in the world. It's the biggest revolutionary impact that we are going to see. So why Chris and I are coming on here to the Speedy Live and sit here and talk with many of us. What we share here with you, it's what we are experiencing. Does that mean that we are master as what we are doing? No, this is another way of reminding for me and for Chris tomorrow to go to the meeting, stay focused, right? I love the word focus. Does that mean that I'm master at focusing? No, it is another way for me to teach myself, to remind myself to stay focused, connecting your heart, connecting your mind of what you know, what we all know in the past years, and focus in the information that share with us. If we are coming to a meeting expecting to hear what we hear, you will not get, I guarantee you, you will not get to hear what you expect to hear. But if you are coming to a meeting and open your heart and receiving the information that you, us all receive, then we would receive the information that is much more than we ever expected. So let us all come to a meeting tomorrow. Put all your expectation, your entitlement, your right, of whatever we all set it up for ourselves. Put them aside. Just come, open your heart, open your mind, and receive the information. It's very short, what we wanted to convey with you today. So tomorrow at 3 p.m. in New York and Canada time, the link will be posted in the back office sometime tonight. I would suggest, once you get the link tonight, I would suggest you write a beautiful message in your back office and broadcast it out to everyone that you share On Passive with, everyone that follow you into On Passive, because some of those people are still sleeping, right? So we encourage every one of us, go ahead and do our part by sharing the meeting tomorrow to everyone that follow us. Please know that tomorrow's meeting is a private meeting. It's founders meeting only. So let's keep it to ourselves. Right, Chris?
Absolutely, guys. It is a private founders. We do have people that leak it out. It's a no-no. If I catch you, I'm sorry, you'll be terminated. That's my opinion. We don't leak these things out because there still is proprietary information that is only for our ears. And when the world is ready for that information, we'll give it to them. But when Ash Mafara says private meeting, founders only, that's what it is. It's not meant to go on your YouTube. If I catch it on your YouTube or any of us catch it on your YouTube, there's consequences. we're too late in the game to let things slip out because you decided you wanted to build up your YouTube. What we're doing here is helping building people's YouTube the right way. We're not showing private information out. We're talking about what's going to happen, what to expect. Okay, so by the way, we are supporting 2 people or 3 people this week on YouTube. Who are those lovely people?
Hang on 1 second. Let me read out the message that we all know and seen in the last week in our back office. All right. This is a reminder for everyone. Pay now to play later, or play now, then pay later. We are steps away from owning the internet and eventually rewrite history. During this revolutionary, you are either a leader or a follower. You cannot be both. You got to pick a side. So tomorrow, when we are coming to our meetings tomorrow, are we the leader or are we the follower? If we are the leader, we take the information that in the back office, the link tonight, to share it to everyone that follow us into OnPassive, right? That's being a leader. That's being a leader by taking the posters that I put in my Facebook and Chris puts it in his, share it out to everyone so that we can touch as many founders as possible. There is also a message that Mr. Mufara shared with us a few days ago, and I like to remind everyone, because I believe these 2 messages are very, very powerful. Mr. Mufara said, right now, as we speak, we are preparing to launch the biggest business ever with the most revolutionary impact, including the past, the present, and possibly the future. It's hard to define what we're doing. So if you are currently a founder of OnPassive and you didn't quite understand these 2 statements, Sherry Durstaway, Terry Thompson, and myself have put a video out there to you on updates, and it also on my YouTube channel. If you have not seen those videos and you're not quite sure what those 2 messages are about, please catch that video. It's about 49 minutes long, and we do hope that you enjoy that as well. Thank you so much, all of our friends that are joining us today. Chris, I don't know, do we want to call out some of our friends that are joining us today? Chris, do you want to start?
I'm unmuted. Yeah, I will. Patty Scheuer, what's happening? MK Kaylee, what's happening? Tim Dillon, what's going down? Abdullah Muhammad, Patricia, I said Patricia Scheuer, I'll say it again, why not? Roy Davies, my man Roy. Wisco, there's a new one. I like that name. Wisco. Sounds like the Wisco Kid. Tanya Steve Henner, what's happening? Great live the other day, Tanya. And breathable income. It's the new word. Spread it out to everybody. I'm excited. You guys have no idea how I'm excited about that breathable income. I'm glad people are having a lot of fun with that too.
Yeah, if you haven't done your breathable income, you got to do that. I haven't done mine yet, but he knows, we all should do it. Breathable income, what does it mean for you?
Yeah, if you make a video, you can do it on your Facebook. You can do it private. I want to see it. I will share it. Okay, but I also want you to put it in your own network. It's pretty cool. A lot of people are relating to this breathable income, which, as you know, I'm trying to get changed. Get rid of residual income. I don't like it myself. It's MLM. We are not MLM. Breathable income, that's passive. So if you're not sure what I'm talking about, but I think you are, go on my Facebook. I shared at least 6 or 7 people doing lives on it already about breathable income and what it means for them. And you can make your own. It's pretty fun. It's something to do. It's also another way for you to get out to the world when we launch. People are not going to forget these videos, and they're going to definitely remember passive and breathable income. Trust me on that. Julie Wen.
I'd like to also say hello to Idris Amr and Kaylee on YouTube. Amran Udine, good to have you here as well. Fatmata, aren't you supposed to go to bed? good to have you here as well. You're in the UK. Momodu, good to have you here as well. Stefan Fete, haven't seen you, but I'm glad you're joining us right now from Ghana. So good to have friends all over around the world. Richard Ramoth, good to have Richard Lamuth, good to have you here as well. He has a really lovely saying. Hello, yeah, all the beautiful people from the bottom of all the beautiful people in the world from the bottom of his heart. So
that was the worst imitation I've ever seen you do of Richard.
All right, go ahead, Chris. You can take.
Oh no, he has it. It's Richard's. I'm going to let Richard say it. You almost sounded like you were turning a country girl. Yeah, y'all. He don't say hi, y'all.
Richard, I'm sorry if I butcher your saying, but I know you love the beautiful people around the world, and I appreciate you always, Richard. Thank you.
Y'all.
But yes, that's what he said on YouTube. Love y'all's beautiful people from the bottom of my heart.
He says hello to all you beautiful men, women, and children around the world from the bottom of my heart. That's his words.
Also say hello to my dear sister, Pat Perrin. You did a Chris bite me. That's what he said. My sister, Pat Perrin.
Helping me out, bro.
You did an amazing job yesterday. Masongo, Pa, Nangirin, good to have you as well. It is absolutely a done deal with On Passive. We appreciate all our friends that coming on here today. Patricia Shaver, good to have you as well. Benjamin, so good to have you here. Abdullahi Mohammed, good to have you here with us as well. Paul, Christina, Max Exley, good to have you here. Noxon, good to have you here as well, my friend. Jamalada Khan.
My Exley. It's my Exley.
What did I say?
You said Max.
Oh, my Exley. Thank you, Thank you, Chris. Also wanted to remind everyone who have recently bought pending positions. When we're talking about pending positions, those are the positions that have registered and have not made the commitment to be founder of On Passive. If you are currently have those, absolutely share it out. And if you recently bought pending positions from myself or Chris Johnson, we appreciate you very much for following what we're doing, and we're welcoming you here as well. And once you are done, please make sure that you sign everything that needed. Make sure you sign the NDA, make sure you change the country, make sure you make sure that your profile is correct. And if you haven't signed the NDA, haven't done that, please do so. We only have few days left. And if you ever need 1, 2, 3 and more, get back to us. All right. And get back to
how do you pronounce Patty's last name?
Patty Wigan?
No. Shaw. Patty Shaver. How do you pronounce her last name?
Patricia Shaver?
Yeah, she said you're the only one that says her name right. I think I always say Patricia Scheuer, don't I? Yeah. I never noticed that V in there.
Yes. Oh, hey, Julie, you're the only one who pronounces my name correct. Yes, thank you, Patricia. Now, Chris doesn't laugh at me anymore for not pronouncing different certain words incorrectly. Maria Patterson, good to have you here as well. Lystra T, I got to get back with the Lystra. As we know, the next time, sometime this week, it's going to happen, Lystra, Sherry Dursaway, and who else? There's a couple of channels we're going to live stream on your channel as well. Chris and I are stepping up to help put more content in your YouTube channel. So we're going to work that out and we'll get back with you. Bruce Gerstein, it's going to be there. And then after a few weeks, we're going to switch out when I have more people coming on. So we're going to do that. And the goal for Chris and I, we'll do very best to bring out, the people that that working very hard behind the scene. We wanted to bring you out as well. This week, we are promoting the Aussie girls. I know Yvonne Mackett and Narelle Walcon and Keaton.
Katie Patterson from New Zealand.
Yes, from New Zealand as well. So please look for their channel. I posted them in the back office, I think a couple of days ago. So please go out and support as many YouTubers as possible. As you know, we every YouTube has different materials, different thoughts. You can look at On Passive in different way by study and looking at the founders who put the information there. This morning, we were on the phone with John, and he was mentioning about the two individuals with it, which I'm excited to bring them out very soon, is Carol Rivet and the other gentleman, Kenneth, I think, or Keith. Let me look really quick.
It's I think it was
Hayward. Yeah, what's his name? No, I was right. Keith Merritt as well. So we're gonna bring them out. We're gonna have you. We're gonna promote those individuals. Some of those videos are amazing. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. We've been here long enough. We do hope that you take some of the information that we share with you here today. If it's applicable to you, then do that. But the most important thing is stay focused. Stay focused and come to our meetings tomorrow with an open heart and open mind. I guarantee you, if you remove all that expectation, entitlement, and all that crazy stuff away, it's going to free the spaces in your heart and your mind so that you can come and receive as many information as possible. Thank you so much, everyone. Please stay well. Love you all.
Wait a minute. Don't you dare hit that button yet. Did you turn it off?
I did, but you could still talk.
Oh, people can't hear me no more?
They can hear you.
Are you sure?
Yes, you can see it on the screen.
Oh, I'm not looking at the screen anymore. And I want you to see, a lot of times you hear us say something, and I don't like this phrase, is don't go to a meeting expecting to what you want to hear. All right. I know we say it a lot. I don't like the phrase. That's why I changed it up. When you go to this meeting, everything he says, like I said, everything that comes out of his mouth is saying that he wants to help you. All right. So when you go to these meetings and Ash is talking, that's what he's doing. He's telling you, I just want to help you. I want to help change your life. I want you to be successful. I want you to be wealthy. So if you take anything less than that, you weren't listening. But that's really what he's telling you. All the great stuff he tells you, put it all in a couple words, is he cares about you and he wants to help you out. All right. That's all I got, Julie Wen.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. See you tomorrow. Take care of yourself. Be well. Love you all.
Bye.